meal prep is a good idea, but where to start? Well, Vijaya is here to help with a couple of her favorite freezer-friendly meal prep recipes. Hey, Vijaya.
Hi, Mary.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm feeling good. I love a good meal prep in theory.
Yes.
But in actuality, you know when you do a meal prep and you have it all lined up in your fridge, the clock's a ticking. You have to eat all that food immediately.
There's way too much pressure.
So much pressure.
And then also you're eating the same meal for several days, which gets boring. Yeah. So it's nice to do freezer kits that you sort of half prepare beforehand. And then the day that you're going to make them, all you have to do is heat them up, pop it into the oven, put it into the frying pan, and you have this fresh, delicious meal. And you've saved a ton of time because you've prepped ahead of time.
See, I love that, and you're cooking it from frozen, so it's like you're making your own convenience food.
100%.
I love it. Okay, so you like to make these freezer kits, and I know a zip top bag is a key ingredient.
100%. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of these at home. I love them. Actually, fun tip, I actually wash them out and hang them to dry.
So do I.
I'm my mother's child.
I know, and I also am saying but it's Aaron. Aaron is the bag washer, and he gets so mad.
And these are great because it keeps all of the air out and keeps things nice and fresh, right? So the very first thing that we're gonna do is this beautiful plate of Goju Jang salmon with fried rice and sesame garlic green beans.
Oh my gosh.
This is a dish that I have on the regular, and it's always nice to have it prepped ahead of time.
Totally.
So in this marinade, we have a little bit of Goju Jang, some sesame oil, mirin, a bit of sugar, some garlic.
And Goju Jang's like a fermented chili paste, but it's kind of sweet.
Yeah, it has that sweet, slightly spicy vibe to it, and it's Korean. So this is kind of like Korean-inspired flavors.
Okay, cool.
And it's always nice to do something international because it feels like you're having takeout at home.
I know, but all you did was open your freezer.
Exactly. So much more cost-effective as well, right? So if you want to throw the salmon in there.
Okay, perfect.
So we're gonna get it nice and coated. And then the key to victory I find when you're freezing dishes like this is that you want to get it into one even layer.
Yes.
And that helps in two senses. It takes up less space in your freezer. I get like a huge head nod in the audience.
Yes.
And most importantly, when you go to thaw it, if you have to thaw it, it thaws so much quicker.
It's so much quicker. Exactly.
Right? So you see that beautiful marinade that we're getting on here.
Color
it's like
is out of control.
Yeah, and the flavor is really good as well.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, and so while you're working on that, Mary, you're gonna seal that up. And actually what you're gonna do is you're gonna write the instructions right on the bags. You might have made this. These freezer bags are good for up to 6 months, which is amazing, right? So 6 months, there's no countdown on your clock.
There's no like, oh my gosh, all week I'm eating only this. You get 6 months to eat it up.
And so if you forget how to prep it, all you have to do is write on the bag exactly what you have in the bag and how to prep it, and you're good to go.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Perfect.
So,
Brilliant. Okay, so we got that in.
Yeah, so then you freeze it, one even layer, perfect, and then you're good to go.
Amazing, that's so great, and it's got the cooking instructions. All right, now we're gonna do the rice on the side.
Rice, okay, so we have some plain cooked rice here. You can buy those little packets of pre-made rice if you want to. If you want to save some time, you can cook it yourself, or you can even go to your favorite Asian restaurant and pick a box up for like $1 or $2, and it's so nice and easy, right? So to the rice, we're gonna add some green peas, some red pepper for that nice color, as well as some green onions.
Love that.
And then I have a mixture here of a bit of oil, soy sauce, and chicken bouillon.
Okay.
Secret ingredient.
This is a key.
Because you know what? One day, I bought frozen fried rice because I am that person. Sometimes I need a little bit of a hack myself.
Me too.
And I read the back of like the box to see what the ingredients were, and they had some sort of like shrimp bouillon. So I was like, oh, that got me thinking, I can make this at home.
Also, fun fact, that's how sometimes recipes come into our minds.
Exactly.
We're like, what does this do?
Yeah, exactly.
So then we would transfer that.
Transfer it, nice flat one layer into the freezer.
Okay.
And then when you go to cook this one up, all you have to do is a little bit of oil in the pan, and all of these dishes can be cooked from frozen,
which I love.
So about medium-low heat, and you slowly bring that up to temperature, and that's good to go.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, and then we've got a bit of a green on the side.
Yes, because we gotta balance things out, right? So we have some blanched green beans here. You can do that with fresh green beans yourself, or you can get the frozen green beans, and you're good to go. We have some butter that's going in.
Okay.
So a little bit of butter, a little bit of sesame oil. I like that combo of both.
Yes, the butter gives you the sweet flavor. The sesame oil gives you that like nutty flavor.
Exactly. And a little bit of grated garlic. And I'm just gonna do a nice pinch of salt as well.
Amazing.
So give that a nice mix up. And then,
so for the green beans, you can blanch some from fresh, or you can use the already frozen ones?
Already frozen ones, because green beans really don't take very long to cook. So you can steam these in a microwave if you wanted to. You can also put these into a frying pan. Interesting.
We got this. We got this. Yes. Okay.
And bring them up to temperature.
Okay.
And like within about 4 or 5 minutes, you'll have piping hot green beans with that beautiful garlicky sesame flavor, and it's just sensational.
I absolutely love this. So then we
Yes.
would cook all this up and you get this.
Plate it up, and then a little bit of kimchi on the side as well.
I love that. Bring him get that Goju Jang
Exactly,
deliciousness.
that Korean vibe.
Oh
to
my
things,
gosh,
yeah.
Vijaya, I absolutely love this. This looks so good. Very balanced meal.
Yes.
Now we're moving on to kind of like a chickeny, chickpea situation.
Very chicken.
Chicky, I also call chickpeas chicken peas in my house because it's cute.
It is
But
very
yes, Thank you so
cute.
much. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm going to borrow that from
Yeah.
you. So we have these sort of Mediterranean-inspired chicken patties, right? So we're starting off with a little bit of ground chicken, and to that I'm going to add some feta. Check out these flavors. I am absolutely obsessed. Some Kalamata olives that have been chopped up, or any black olive, or any olive for that
Yes.
matter. Yes, that briny, salty vibe.
Yes. Oh my gosh,
And
so
then
good.
all the herbs, all the herbs. This is the time to clean out your crisper. So parsley.
You
little
keep going.
bit
I'm
of
grabbing you something
mint.
because I feel like we need some.
We have some mint, parsley, mint, dill. There we go. Right?
You said Mediterranean. I was like, dill's going in. Yeah.
Some lemon zest, which I know you love. A little
Love.
bit of lemon juice just for that bit of brightness.
Oh, I love
And
that.
some earthy cumin.
Oh my
okay?
gosh,
And
so good.
I can't even tell you how many times I've made these patties. They're so, so delicious. You want to give that a nice mix. I'm actually going to borrow
Mr.
this
Spatula, okay,
here.
perfect.
Okay, mix that up. Get it nice and incorporated.
Now, chicken is funny. Ground chicken is softer than ground meat, so you don't want to
Yes.
press it too much because it
No.
gets a little bit mealy, but just get it nice and
Yes,
mixed.
exactly. So we're getting there, And then so you get the idea. And then what you're gonna do is take an ice cream scoop, one of my favorite tools in the kitchen, not just for cupcakes or
No.
scooping out cookies.
Or ice cream.
Now you That's probably the most obvious choice.
But I never use it for ice cream. I am exclusively
Right?
using it for meatballs, cupcakes,
Yes.
cookies.
Yeah, because you don't have to handle the meat yourself, and
No.
then you get perfect portions every single time.
That's
And then
amazing.
you press it down because we're making a patty. Of course, you want to mix this a little more thoroughly.
Yeah.
And then pop it into the freezer on a piece of parchment paper. Freeze it until it's rock solid. Then transfer it to your freezer bag. And this is what you have, right?
That's amazing.
Little chicken puck.
Little chicken pucks. My
Little
nickname in
chicken
college. We got
pucks,
it.
right.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and so you fry those up and they're good to go.
Beautiful.
And then to go with them, I'm making this sort of roasted chickpea pepper situation. So we have all of our ingredients in here. I'm using tin chickpeas because we like things nice
Whoa,
and
we
easy.
do. Yes.
A little bit of olive oil.
Love.
And then we're gonna season things up with cumin, some smoked paprika.
Oh, I love the smokiness.
And this is the kicker, dried mint.
Ooh, that's a sleeper hit.
Add that
Yeah.
to your box of spices.
Yes.
And then call me later and tell me about
and
it.
say, hey, thanks, Vijaya.
Right? And
So give that a good mix.
So this one doesn't even require a bowl because you're just mixing it in the bag.
This is the energy I want, yeah.
Right? Nice and flat.
Nice
that
and
goes
flat.
into the freezer.
You are good to go?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so you just roast this up in the oven. You have the fried chicken patties. And then I've also made some tahini sauce. So this is a little bit of tahini, like regular tahini.
Yeah.
Water, a little bit garlic, and lemon juice.
Oh.
And then you can freeze this as well,
What?
believe it or not. And then if it comes out and you find that it's a little separated, just whisk it again
Yeah.
or throw it into a blender again, and you're good to go. So it's another thing that you don't have to worry about. And that's the finished dish. So we have our roasted veg.
Oh my God,
patty
with the things
sauce,
and a little bit of pita
a
on
little
the
bit of pita on the side.
Vijaya, I'm gonna now dub you the freezer queen
Thank you.
of Canada.
I will take that.
Absolutely amazing job. This all looks awesome, so good. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.